Okay. Okay, y'all. Can y'all see me? Hey, everyone, come on in. I'm streaming across a few platforms right now. So if I'm looking around, I'm just checking comments and to make sure that I could not miss. Okay, and while I do that, I'm also going to pin the comment. I don't know if I could pin it though. Okay, and then I'm gonna pin it on here. And hey, elevate your locks. Hi, Renata. All right. Okay. So I'm only going to be a few minutes, actually, like 10, because I do have. I've waited so long to get this. It took me so long to get it started that it's cutting into my next appointment. So it hopefully won't cut into my next appointment. So let me put this volume down. Let's get going. Hey. Hi, Nicole and Trahan. All right, y'all. So yesterday was my birthday. Wait, I gotta do my little applause. Wait, these sound effects. Here we go. I say it's for us. It was our birthday. It was our birthday, and because of that, I was doing some giveaways and stuff, right? So I don't know if y'all noticed or y'all saw the giveaways, but anyway, it also makes me reflect every birthday, and especially my hair anniversary. This is my birth anniversary. My hair anniversary is January 2nd, so 2008. So I've been in this industry for over 17, almost 18 years. It's 18 years in my hair, but then shortly after, took the skill on with the innovations and really came in wanting to address. I don't know how many know me from way back. I mean, not many, because I don't know how many people have been on YouTube, or whatever, but you can see that my focus was on quality, education, refinement, and information that I felt people needed to have the best results. And then doing it and seeing in real time what damage looks like and what damaging tools look like or damaging products, and needed to find solutions on this small scale. So I didn't just learn this, I helped build this at the very beginning based on the innovations for the repair needs, the refinement needs, and the strength. So, this is what I'm seeing a lot. And I think I shared with y'all briefly my story, becoming a single mother, getting off of the YouTube for a few years, coming back. I seen all this information, a lot of it misinformation and guesswork, and it just kind of took off. Some of it was it's just following people's journeys. It started out that way, and then it became like pseudo experts in information that was actually creating more problems that other people were having to fix. And so not all of it is coming. Now we have a network that's been through our program and other experts who align on this philosophy of high quality, professional quality work. But not everyone or all the information that is out there is coming from that or coming from the source of that, those fundamentals and those standards. So it's got to be discerning. But I always like to give as much information as possible and different levels to just help people no matter where they are in their journey or professional journey or personal journey. So try to be nice. There's a lot of random videos, random information, mixed information, and some of y'all know I'm trying to be a little milder now, but I was really, really kind of outraged because there were people always coming to like our pros or our program saying they even learned these methods and they thought they were learning paying thousands of dollars or getting the service. And so it's really hitting people's pockets, people's mental health. Like people are getting upset and frustrated, and some people are just like, man, I wish I would have known this information prior to doing this. So it's just, leaving a lot of people frustrated, and having to fix things later. And that kind of is one of the main things that I wanted to prevent when I used to get on YouTube, whispering in the mic at my kitchen table, like, hi, everybody. I was like, I just felt something always, like it was like a real strong force. It was like, talk about this, because you don't want to have this experience as a new social worker. I was always like, how can I help? How can I help people? Because hair is not just hair. I was like, hair is not, this industry is not just, a lot of us do so much in this industry at shows and all that, and it's more than that. It's always been. And so I was like, yeah, no, I can't be quiet, and I'm not going to be quiet. I was like that militant social worker online, and I still am active social worker. Same time I built my business to help people. That's my mind frame. So whenever you hear me talk, just know that I'm not going to stop being that way. That's who I am. It's ingrained. So I'm always going to advocate for something I don't think is fair for people. I don't think it's fair, or just information people need. So sometimes people just don't have access to it. And so what I teach is structured. I felt that there needs to be more sources of structured, actual information that is actually teaching based on what should build up any teaching platform. There needs to be methods and techniques that are tested, proven, and actually work. Right? Actually work, because guesswork and large ticket services, to me, is fraud. Like, I wouldn't guess if you wanted me to do, let's say you wanted me to like fix your car. I don't know how to fix cars, but I'm like, oh yeah, so my quote is $3,000, and I'm gonna put your transmission in, knowing that I'm gonna go on Google, I'm going on YouTube and figure out how to put a transmission in. May or may not work, but that's lawsuit stuff. Like, that's like, or go to a dentist or whatever and say, hey, I'm gonna do some work that's gonna cost you a lot of money, and I may or may not know what I'm doing. That's the kind of thing where I felt like, no, that can't be happening. Like, it's okay to make honest mistakes, and then go work to fix and get the information that you need. But when it's not intentional, or some things are trying to grab your money because they see something trending and really popular, and we don't move like that here. Because a lot of us are multi-talented, multi-skilled professionals who can go into any industry. I'm a social worker. I can just do social work. But this is so much a part of me that I can't just do social work. I literally go from therapist to this. This is just as much of me as any other part. So many of us do this because we have a passion and we really enjoy this. So what we build is intentional. We build it for real results. And it's not just for looks or for the moment. I had this conversation. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how. Let's just say in the dating world, there was conversations about how superficial things are. This is a superficial society. Like, a lot of people look on the surface, but then what doesn't last, right? Why do those things that look good on the surface end up not lasting? Because it's only looked at the surface. So we have to know to go deeper for something that we want to have long lasting. I am sorry, I'm not neglecting the comments. Thank you. Thumbs up the live, everyone, and show your support. Thank you, New System 30. Thank you. Let me hop over to Instagram right quick. Okay. I don't see comments on here, but I am multi-streaming, and I know it gets weird when I do that, but Instagram. So I'm not purposefully like making it weird. I might go separate, but it's gonna have to be later. So if you're on Instagram or you want to hop on over, you can hop on over to our Facebook group. You can hop on over to our YouTube, and the links are in the bio. Hey, all right. So I have some stuff I'm going to share with y'all because it's still riding off the energy of my birthday. First of all, bonus for whoever can guess my. No, should I do that? Should I open up Pandora's box and ask you to guess my age? I don't mind sharing it, but I want to know if you can guess it, and I'll give you extra points. All right, so let's get back now. Let me be serious. So for my birthday, for my birthday, I'm giving you a free ebook. I released one of my actual ebooks. Now, this is an ebook that has been revised. I released this ebook years ago. I put it on Amazon. I didn't really tell anybody. And then I said, let me just put it in the program. It was always free for people who enrolled. And sometimes I would give it like as a bonus. But I sat down, I restructured, revised some things. So the cover is different. And I put a little bit more things in here. So I just gave my community the link, our people in our program, and I'm giving it to y'all. So I wanted to like take the most significant things that I had seen. And at the point when I wrote this first version of this ebook, I was already 13 years behind the chair, exclusively Microlocs. I think my hair turned 13. Now my hair is 18 years. So this was released like originally 5 years ago. And I used all the information, all the things that I had talked about on YouTube, all the things I troubleshooted and gathered it all together, the things that I fixed and that were giving better results. And I put it in this ebook. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and capture the 10 most important areas. And then I have a bonus 11th. And I'm telling you, seriously, this is not fluff. It's not like, oh, I see people go against and not do these things all the time. And I can visually see. Sometimes people wonder, why does that, like when one set of locks look different than another, even if the method's the same, it could be the maintenance. It could be certain things that were done differently. And so some things people don't realize how much it does impact the quality or the look or the strength. And so I put those top things in this ebook. And this is because this is where a lot of people go wrong. I'm not judging, but there are some things that I just don't want to, I just couldn't see people making this type of investment and then doing the maintenance and basically undoing or hindering the progress. All right. So, Jeffrey Pike. So YouTube, you guys, the white men that are on here that love to troll Black women, I'm gonna go ahead and ban you, but y'all can jump on them before I do it. If y'all have two moderators. Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey E. Pipin, you clearly are a troll because of your name, was, trying to say some things about Black women. This is so tiring. It's so sad, but I love all the good comments. So thank y'all. It's just the algorithm of YouTube. Okay, so this ebook, I want you to comment ebook. Comment. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. I guess I have to probably make people moderators. It's okay. I can see them. And but you could, I don't know, maybe you just call them out and then I'll see them and I'll block them. Comment ebook if you would like this, and we'll send it to you. No strings, nothing. I need your email. So that's it. And sometimes I'm wondering, like, let me not say that. So if you want to just comment ebook, okay, so wherever you're watching from, comment ebook. Thank you, John Logic. Thank you, the Tiffany one on Instagram. All right, to the Tiffany one, you say ebook. All right, because of how Instagram is, I'm multi-streaming. I'm gonna write, and we have also my assistant. She's trying to go through these platforms too, y'all. But I'm gonna help her out, and I'm gonna write down your handles so that I could send it directly to you right after. The Tiffany one. Okay, so if anybody else wants to comment on Instagram or comment on the post, we're getting you from the post, we're getting you from the stories, and we're getting you from this live. All right, so I want to be clear, the workbook is just one piece of the puzzle. Just like I tell y'all, the grid is one piece of the puzzle, and the locks are the other, and maintenance and care and routine is another. So there's a whole pie with many different pieces. I don't want anybody to just overly focus on one piece, because then you'll have an imbalanced pie, right? Like it won't be whole and complete. Okay, so now we looked at we saw a couple of ebook comments. All right, so this is one piece, but y'all know we have, because it's my birthday, I did something that I'm not going to do again for the rest of the year. Probably I don't even know if I'm going to do it next year. The first was giving away this ebook till Sunday. Oh, also, when you get this ebook, when you get the link, and you put your info in, you're automatically going to be entered into my giveaways. Some of the stuff I have on the shelf. Oop, oh Lord, y'all, my camera just did something weird. Hold on. It just knocked off my second screen when I had to move my chair. It's going to come back. All right. I have gift sets I'm going to be giving away. I'm going to be giving away a signed copy of the book. And I'm going to be giving away my hair oil, which is the hair oil is the only main hair oil. I do try other people's when they gift me, but this is my tried and true formula. I'm really into aromatherapy. I'm into like this holistic natural. I used to do work exchange with Queen of Food. Like I'm a earthy big Mother Earth. I love natural ingredients and I love things that'll work with nature. So I have a scalp stimulating hair growth formula. I remember, I don't know if I told y'all, I had a lot of edge damage for micro braids. And when I got my hair in these locks, now I need to retighten, so don't judge me. But when I got them in these locks, it actually, first of all, the technique was so healing, and my edges grew back in more than what they normally were, and I use a combination of nourishing it with what's in the oil. It's like a secret like power, like people who've used it and seen results, they understand what I mean. It's just a combination in there, but you can win that as well. Okay, so and I think I'll put it in a little kit for you, like a hot oil kit. So you're gonna have a choice of 4 prizes: the book signed copy, a branded gift set, the hot oil treatment in a kit. So 3 prizes. Yeah. There was something else I was going to give. That's 3 prizes. So you're one of those 3 prizes. Oh, here's the fourth thing. You can also win free access to our 4-day Microloc boot camp challenge. We closed out the last boot camp, which was absolutely amazing. I will be sharing clips. It was amazing. I'm going to share clips and some of the promos of the most recent class. And this is probably our highest rated, most attended, smaller offering, lower ticket offering besides the program. So program, we have about 400 people that enrolled into our program, and in the boot camp we have gosh, the numbers, it's in the hundreds as well. We have a lot of people that have gone through our boot camp and left testimonies, and this class was nothing short of amazing. So if you want free access to our next one, which is going to be in April, you can also you get win-win. You get a free ebook that's actually being sold and is only in the program. And so you get a free ebook and you get put into that automatically. You have to show up live on Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 29th, at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll tell you where to show up, because when you give me your email, you get on the email list where I give you all the details. Sometimes I see people put a fake email or do something like that, because I guess emails are golden and it's $1 million. I don't spam. I don't want to spam. I only want to give you information that you would request, which usually is about discount or exclusive offer in our program, an upcoming class or workshop, free or low ticket order. So it's only about information you've shown interest in. So if you have a problem giving your email up for that, I'm sorry, it won't be able to enter you, and you won't be able to know how to get more goodies that you might want. So comment ebook and we will share the link. Okay. Now, I'm looking mainly on Instagram and YouTube because of the way the setup is. But if I happen to miss it on YouTube, Instagram, go in the bio and click. You'll also be able to access our other platforms and more content. All right. So now, okay, this is one piece. Here's our full system. Okay. The real transformation comes from understanding this full system. And so I'm doing again something we've never done before, because we understand that accessibility. I want to make it easier and easier for people to get in who might not be able to either do the whole thing or just want to manage money, because you're going to if you're doing this on a professional route, you'll make your money back. If you're doing this on a personal route, you will save money doing your own hair, probably better than some of these opticians out there, because a lot of people have gone through our self-retightening program, or took these skills for themselves, and they literally had to tell their loctician, why don't you take this course so that you can learn how to do this repair, so that you can learn how to groom, so that you can learn how to do your foundation. So you're actually, and we do the math, if you do 9 retightenings of your hair 1 year at the lowest price, for an average price around, you're going to be saving 5 figures in cost. We did the math. It was something like $13,000 or something. But this program, we got $500 to get into the program, and its payments are broken up so much small, and still gives you instant access. I still want people to get in the community. I still want people to get their supplies. I want you to get in. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. So I said, it's my birthday. What would I like if I were interested in the program and I just was like, pinching pennies? But you have to be ready. You can't do whatever you want. But if you want to maximize this, be ready to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, take this, use all the platforms to advertise myself and get clients in my chair ASAP, so that you can charge your worth and you can be making $1,000 a week, thousands a week. You can easily make a couple of thousands a week. Ask people in our program, ask people who do this. You can out make more than you would a salary in a lot of jobs, which is why with my master's Ivy League degree, I still did this full time a lot of the time. So I'm teaching you all the secrets to give you all the top level quality work, because you don't want to just know how to do Microlocs. You want to know how to excel and thrive and do it at such a high quality level that there's no questioning your compensation. There's no questioning your education. There's no questioning. People will be chasing you around, or we could move around the world 20 times and your clients will be right with you. Where you moving to next? I'm getting a plane ticket, because you are good. Or you just save your money. So if you are interested and you are ready, I want you to put in a comment ready, and I'm going to give you this special, because this is going to stop Sunday too. Now I had lowered it. We can listen, $500 down. If that's still too much, still comment ready, because I have something for you, and you can get in with even less. Literally get in and unlock your course access right away. Obviously, you're not going to get the whole course access, because we know people out there scamming. Be like, I'll take everything and I'm never going to pay. No, but you're going to get so much value that you're not even going to miss. It's going to be at the pace that you normally would go anyway. So put ready, new system 30 got you. How small are the payments? The payments can go very small. We're going to tell you. So I'll be honest. Some of y'all saw me advertise this with $250, because I was like, I can't, $500 might be too much for some. So I started saying $250 yesterday. So we can go down to that, but don't say that. Don't share that. New system 30, $250. You can make more than that in one retightening if you're doing this as a service. Or you can, I don't know how much people pay for their own services, but I paid more than that when I got a retightening. Especially because I was so much time in between, and I had a lot of life. One phone. I had a lot of life challenges, which a lot of us experience, unfortunately. So, from job loss to becoming a solo mama. So, yeah, I don't mind talking about it now, but I used to not be able to talk about it. I was dragged back and forth to custody court for 8 years by myself, no family help, and did everything by myself and built this business. It didn't matter that I had a master's degree. It doesn't matter. Some people with master's degrees end up needing to get help for them and their baby, or them and their family. And I was one of those people, and I was very embarrassed by it. But this skill is what I lived off of for many years, that allowed me to move into nicer apartment, allowed me to have a decent life for me and my daughter while I was going through this madness. So I don't mind talking about it now, because I feel like it might be inspirational for people, but I used to feel very embarrassed. So it didn't matter that I had those degrees. And if you're also similar, where you might have a lot of other skills, but they're just like, life is life, or job market is doing what it's doing. I feel like I'm not in the camera. You absolutely can, if you have a passion for this. It's really about how much motivation, energy, and passion you have. That's how far this will take you. So we have a lot of people who are already successful that got into our program, already have successful salons or businesses, and this just took them up. And I'm seeing emails now from people, on their second location, expanding, getting awards. Almost every, I'm just amazed at the people that I just heard this year, just in the first few months, that are getting awarded by their cities for their salons. They certify in our program, and then everything is just amazing. So anyway, if you want to get in and you're interested in the 500 or lower down payment, and we told you how much I could lower it all the way down to, if that's going to be feasible for you, but we'll always work with you. I'm telling you, I will work with you, because I know what it's like also for people to be like, the credit system is so frustrating. So I understand. Again, I'll make a way when it seems like there's no way. We're gonna make a way, but you have to be serious. I don't want to do that. Make a way, and you wouldn't want to either. Have some make a way for people, and then they don't utilize it. You're like, I just part of the seas. Got to be ready. Okay, only if you're ready. If you're not sure, then this might not be. You know. Oh my goodness, you're one tough cookie. So, yeah, we all are. It's amazing. Thank you. You know, y'all see how I smile and I'm giddy, and sometimes I'm a little passionate. There's reasons for that, but my default is silly and goofy. Silly and goofy, but I'm telling you, I'm Aries and I am fire. And I like to direct my fire where it's going to be helpful, which means talking about injustice, telling people about things they need to know, fighting for the underdog, giving people ways to help them. That's why I feel like social work was good for me, and then I could be a therapist too. So, and I just told my clients today, you having breakdowns. I said, go in there and say F them. I'm like, and she was like, that's so helpful. I said, because you have to preserve yourself and do what you need to do for yourself. And this is a system, this is a way to do that. And it's this kind of economy, one of the most recessive proof industries this is true, has been this hair industry in this way, because we are dealing with, you could say it's aesthetics, but these are locks, and it's a unique way that we still need to maintain them, whether we are styling them or not. This is not a secondary style. This is the style. And so a lot of people will find a way to maintain this, even if they have to scale back. This has been consistent for people. I started 2008. Things were going on with the economy then, but businesses kept growing for me, my mentor. And it was just like, the economy says it's doing one thing, but the business is doing another. And so this is a way for you to be able to kind of solidify something for yourself. But you want to do it right. You don't want people to come and then never come back, or start talking about you worse. That's worst case scenario. And now there's reputation. You don't want that. You want people to be like, no, we going to her or him. All right, y'all. So comment ready. And also, again, I'm going to show this workbook. You want to know what my hair type is? I really will Microlocs, but hair is for a fine and moderate. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think the loosest texture for a client was in the 3s. And I wasn't prepared with pictures, but I'm going to do a free webinar next week, and I'm going to show y'all. I was going to announce that after I announced this. There's a lot going on. We got a lot going on. And I'm just going to show you her hair. Her hair all came out and everything. She ended up, we laid the foundation in such a way that we were able to rehab it really well. She was a model, hair model for me. And at that time, I was getting my models published in international hair magazines, because that's the kind of level I was like, no, we're not. I want your hair to be like chef's kiss as much as it can be, and really get their locks strong. So hair density, hair types, the skills that we learn will be effective across the majority of hair types. As long as it's a curl, If it's bone straight, that might be a little bit, because we have to have a curl to work with. But 3A or 4A, fine. I've had clients with thin, fine hair. My first full head extension client had fine, thinner hair, and she still has her locks. We started her locks. Her hair is 1 year younger than mine, so her locks are 17 years. She started with extensions, and now her hair is all the way down her butt. I cut mine. So it's all doable. Strength, beautiful, refined, uniform, long. You have it. All right, so I'm gonna put this back up. Comment ebook if you like this free ebook. You're welcome. You totally understand. Okay. Someone's commenting, tagging somebody in Instagram. Come on, get in here, Ali Wellness. Instagram. Okay, so I am crossed a few platforms. So I am still clicking on here. Y'all could comment. Don't act scared. Y'all act scared. I don't know why. But come to our Facebook group, because this is, that I'm going to invite y'all. I'm going to put that link on the bottom of the screen so that y'all can actually engage, because y'all act too scared on Instagram. YouTube, I love y'all are coming back, except for that white man troll. We don't want that. So let me go ahead and put the banner on the bottom for you to join our free Facebook group. I will be doing a free live training. It's not going to be on Facebook though, but Facebook is going to get first dibs of the information, and I'm going to be doing something special for the Facebook group in conjunction with that. So if you want to join, it's freemicroloctraining.com/join on the bottom of the screen. Okay. If you're watching this replay in a Facebook group, put replay on the bottom. And yeah, I'm going to say, oh my gosh, I'm late for my meeting. All right. So listen, you don't need everything figured out to get started. And the people who move are the ones who decide. I have a little script from I had to take notes for myself. So we already started, but you're not too late. We're doing our second class on Monday. If you want to get in, this waiting week was for supplies. We have supplies ready to ship if you're ready. Include hair tools, everything. I include everything. So you don't have to scramble for anything. Just say you're ready to go and we got you. The window is closing for this offer to get in the program. I'm not doing it. I can't sustain. I want to help people, but we have until Sunday because the way we have to structure this in-house payment plan is very complicated. So we need it to be a certain way. But you can get started and get your access for $500 or less. If you're ready, comment ready or message me. We'll help you get started. So just move with intention. Don't move with fear. Don't move with challenges. You are creating your reality. Challenges don't even exist. Lack of money don't even exist. You are wealthy and abundant, so step into it if you are ready. Life is going to meet you where you are, or just join us and hang out with us and get what you can right now. And get this book, comment ebook. I'm logging off, y'all. It was great talking to you. And if you watch it a replay, put replay and join the free Facebook group. I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye.